And then Rings of Power episode 3,
Fire.
which, yeah, I'm in. The rule of
Fire.
three,
Bit ridiculous, but fire.
yeah. I mean, I could. It was only that elf fighting. That was the only time that I
Yeah.
was kind of like, yeah, I'm not really feeling this bit, but like there was a lot there.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was. I loved the throwbacks to Lord of the Rings itself. Isildur
Mm.
and creating
Elaine.
that like seeing him as a boy or as a man now trying to sort of follow in his father's footsteps and stuff.
Nearly a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in the Navy
Mm.
for no Normane? Is it? Numenor.
Numenor. Yeah.
Numenor. Um which is a wild kingdom. Fuck, I hated that queen.
Oh man, that queen gotta go.
Who's just upholding these old laws of segregating elves and withholding them from the lands and not allowing free travel.
Mm.
Um, fucking Elendil, who I think is my favorite character so far. I really loved his like how he handled shit.
Mm.
Like he wasn't afraid of her. He didn't keep her at arm's length. He was like, "All right, let me show you the archives.
Yeah.
Let's research. Let's like, I'm gonna tell you what it's really like in Numenor, and not this bullshit that you're seeing."
Yeah, but is he doing it just to curry favor with the queen,
Well,
so he
she
doesn't
said it
get
was a
branded an
punishment.
elf lover?
I think he could be doing it as a cover because he really wants to do that,
Mm.
but showing the queen, "Hey, I'm keeping her in line."
Mm. What do you think drove him away from the elves? Because
I don't.
he's obviously from Middle Earth. Because he
Hmm,
tells Isildur there's nothing there for us.
yeah.
Yeah, and especially I mean the light of Elendor, like
Hmm,
you told us, is the
yeah.
weapon that what's his face gives to Frodo.
Yeah.
So he must have been deeply entrenched in that elf. What's his face?
I almost think that's where they're kind of going with this is that he will go on that journey with them, which I like. You want to know like Elendil going with because he is going to
Mm.
escort her back to Middle Earth,
Yeah, yeah.
which is cool.
You, do you think he just ends up staying there? Is that the love interest? Is that
Maybe because you don't see the wife,
no?
so I'd assume he's a single father.
Yeah, and this is like the whole what's his face with Aragorn. You know what I mean? Like the elves just said, yeah, no worries, you can come stay with us.
Yeah.
Or is it
Apparently,
like
Aragorn was in Numenor.
ah?
Yeah.
So maybe Isildur does go back.
Mm.
Do you think
Flip
it's
them, eh?
funny? Like I always thought that that relationship was like Theon and the Starks.
Yeah, like he was a
That's what I
steward.
yeah, that's what I thought that relationship was.
Mm.
Ranger of the North.
Yeah, and him also hiding, much like
Yeah,
Halbrand is hiding.
yeah.
Halbrand is the king of
The
the the
South people,
Southlands.
Southlands. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
interesting man.
yeah,
Interesting stuff. I like that they're putting all their players together now.
yeah.
Yeah,
And is the O Gandalf or is he Saruman?
I don't know, man.
Looks very Gandalfy.
It does look very Gandalf.
He's got a lot of love for the halflings.
Hmm.
Unless it could play both ways, eh? Like
Yeah.
the halfwoods could basically leave him by himself and he becomes Saruman,
Hmm.
or take him in and he becomes Gandalf.
Gandalf. What's his face? It's funny that those are like the first hobbits, eh? Those
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
Yeah. They've got the same naming conventions.
mm,
It's almost
yeah,
like the people that stay or get left behind, which is crazy to me
mm,
that they actually do that. Just set up their own village,
mm,
and it's like, well, where the brandy feet Brandyfoots and all
Yeah,
that sort of stuff, right? Just different sort of uh
Sects.
yeah, of hobbits.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I wonder if one's going to be left in what would become the Shire by the end of the
Yes.
season. I'm in, man.
Yeah.
They're creating lore that I think is a lot more genuine than what I've seen in other shows like C,
Mm.
um, even House of the Dragon.
So far, House of the
So
Dragon.
yeah, so far.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just enjoying this world at the moment, man.
Mm.
It's like every episode they're just showing you a new place and a new place,
Yeah.
which is cool.
I like seeing what's outside of Middle Earth.
Yeah,